Damn, I need a haircut. What up, y'all? It is your man Jason, the man of Steelbook himself. I'm here to tell you about the June new releases that Criterion announced today. Just dropped today. So get in, nerds. We're doing amyl nitrates. First things first, we're starting out with Bound being released both as a 4K Blu-ray set and a Blu-ray set. The 4K is going to cost you $39.96. I don't know why they can't just call it 40 bucks. This one is by the Wachowski siblings. You got to remember, if you're as old as me, you got to remember not to say it the old way, right? When the first Matrix film dropped, they were the Wachowski. Now they're the Wachowski siblings. Don't fuck it up, okay? Hateful motherfucker. This is their first feature. Bound is their first feature. This was like pre-Matrix fame. I mean, when this came out, nobody had even heard of the Wachowski siblings. I've never seen this film, but I can say that this is probably their only other worthwhile movie besides the first Matrix. I never thought I'd say the phrase, I'm looking forward to buying a Wachowski movie, especially after the wet lesbian fart that was The Matrix Resurrections. But here I am looking forward to buying this Wachowski film. It doesn't look bad, you know? Next, we've also got announced today Quirrell. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Quirrell. That's being released on Blu-ray and DVD for $31.96. I just want to know who the fuck is still buying Criterion Collection on DVD, like DVD alone. We're not talking about a combo pack that comes with the DVD inside it that you're never going to pop inside a player. I've got tons of those. But I got to appreciate Criterion's commitment to DVD. All these decades later, they're still putting out like DVD only releases of films like Quirrell. I can't imagine anybody is buying Quirrell that doesn't own a Blu-ray or 4K player. Also, as nervous as I am about mispronouncing that word, I've said Quirrell like way more times than I thought I would. Uh, Criterion is selling this film as the product of two iconoclastic queer artists. To borrow a joke from the Three Amigos, I believe Quirrell is when you're more than queer. They're not only queer, they're Quirrell. The cover art of this one has let some people on the internet down. It has this like glossy kind of rubbery look to it that's very artificial. It's obviously cooked up by AI, at least in part. It looks kind of like the cartoon Neo from the second Matrix film. And I'm sorry to bring up the Matrix twice in one video. Also coming out is Victims of Sin, also being released on Blu-ray and DVD for $31.96. This film is described as a mashup of noir, gangster, musical, and melodrama. I'm not familiar with this one, so let me know if it kicks ass. Tell me if I should buy it. I'm going to wait till I hear things about this one. Also coming, this one is a very interesting release, The Underground Railroad. This is being released on Blu-ray and DVD. This set is a little bit more pricey at $64.99. Unlike your typical Criterion release, however, this is not a feature film. This is actually a 10-episode miniseries that was originally released on Amazon Prime a couple of years back. Also, that amount of content kind of helps justify that higher $65 price tag. And the box set contains some kind of cool extras. There's a graphic novel that I believe is also being included with this box set. So that one might very well be worth the price. Um, Next, we've got a couple of 4K upgrades for films Criterion has previously released years ago. Blue Velvet is coming to 4K. That's going to be $39.96, 40 bucks. It's a David Lynch film. Y'all already know about Blue Velvet. This was released on Blu-ray and DVD some a couple of years back by Criterion, which is actually making me glad that I waited on the Blu-ray, that I didn't run out and buy it, because I do feel like this risk of like double dipping. You're going to buy some Blu-ray that came out a couple of years ago, like A Touch of Zen. It's only released on Blu-ray so far, but it was a couple of years ago, and I'm going to go buy that shit next month, and then they're going to announce the 4K. So I'm nervous to buy anything on Criterion that's not a 4K these days. Um, I don't know how anybody can buy a Blu-ray on Criterion these days. It just feels like that 4K upgrade is like always right around the corner. So here's one. Here's the one. This is the one for me. This is the one that I'm really, really excited about. It is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, being released on 4K. Of course, this is going to be the same price, $39.96. It's a $40 4K. Criterion released Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas as spine number 175 many years ago, many years ago. So this has been a long time coming. Of course, they released this on Blu-ray a few years back as well. They did the upgrade, the double dip, and so now potentially this could be the triple dip. Not for me. I stuck with my. You probably can't see it up there, but it's like just out of frame. Um, I stuck with my DVD copy, but for some people who maybe upgraded to Blu-ray a couple of years ago, the 4K it feels like a triple dip, and this is not cool. But I bought the Criterion DVD about 20 years ago or so. I'm dating myself a little bit. It was about 2004 that I bought the Criterion DVD, and this is a film that I've cherished. Since buying the movie, I have seen the first 45 minutes of Fear and Loathing at least 100 times. I've only seen the last 45 minutes like 4 times, something like that. I will let you come to your own conclusions as to what might have transpired to prevent me from watching the end as many times as the beginning.
Did you fall asleep or did you pass out?
Shut the fuck up, Eric. Okay, fine, I'll say it. I do drugs. What do you want from me? I actually watched this movie sober one time and it was fucking weird. I don't recommend it. I say all of that to communicate this is a film that I have a relationship with. I was not alive for the 60s or even the 70s for that matter, but I have this odd sense of nostalgia for that period of time, that kind of mid to late 60s period of time. And the way Hunter S. Thompson ruminates on that brief period of American history absolutely stokes this anemoic flame in my heart. And let's not forget that Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro were absolute fucking legends in this film. I can watch them all day, any day. For me, this is a film that I can't turn off. I can't turn away from. It is incredibly watchable, more so if you're stoned, ripped, or twisted. And for me, this is one that I'm going to pick up on release day. Feel free to let me know what you think about this release slate. I love to hear your comments. How do you feel about Fear and Loathing? Are you into it like me? Did you feel it move? Is Gina Gershon hot in Bound? That's a burning question. Should I listen to my wife and go fuck myself? Let me know. And let's party when Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas drops. Peace, nerds.